alive. And they sent on their journey. Roy Had Enough took a couple of bumps out the gate, has dropped out last. Celtic Captain towards the outer began swiftly. New Fort moving around them in the red silks to challenge. Marching on together gets a perfect toe through in that third spot. Sabina's Dynasty. Then comes American Landing. Warfarers in the yellow. And after taking a couple of bumps at the gate, Roy Had Enough as the trailer, 7 lengths off. Celtic Captain in front, head slightly up by 3 parts of a length. New Fort just spurring him along in second, 2 lengths away. Marching on together. American Landing, black and white silks gets a little bit closer. Celtic Captain's just run off the rail there for a couple of strides. Sabina's Dynasty, Warfarer and Roy Had Enough. In front of the 1,000 peggers, Celtic Captain now gets back to the rail by 3 parts of a length. New Fort second. American Landing's getting closer all the while. Marching on together, the blue cap to the inside. Then we got Sabina's Dynasty. Roy Had Enough, the orange cap, 4 to go, and then Warfarer. Celtic Captain tackled by New Fort. American Landing hot on the trail, just 2 lengths to make up. Marching on together, Roy Had Enough, Sabina's Dynasty and Warfarer. American Landing now hooks around them. Roy Had Enough's going to follow him through. New Fort, Sabina's Dynasty. American Landing at the top of the lane. Roy Had Enough comes out. Sabina's Dynasty between them. American Landing. Roy Had Enough moves in with Warfarer, runner on the grandstand side. Roy Had Enough. Warfarer is challenging big time on the grandstand side. Roy Had Enough and Warfarer coming inside the distance. Warfarer goes on by a neck. Roy Had Enough's going to try and fight back. Warfarer though in front. Sabina's Dynasty, but Warfarer pulls it out. Roy Had Enough and Sabina's Dynasty in a photo, marching on together. American Landing further back. Here's number 6, Warfarer, the Karari, Lazan Forbes, Mr. Fenwick, Main Chance Farms, Mark Khan by about a length. Roy Had Enough and Sabina's Dynasty in a photo, second and third. Maybe Roy Had Enough, just second. Roy Had Enough, Sabina's Dynasty third. Marching on together. American Landing, New Fort, Warfarer raises his game and takes the Michaelmas handicap, listed over 1900. Roy Had Enough moved up and Warfarer tackled on the grandstand side in the yellow silks. Roy Had Enough and Warfarer. Sabina's Dynasty comes around, but coming to the post, number 6, Warfarer takes home that first prize. Back to the studio.
Well, the very honest horse Warfarer has come through to win the Michaelmas and winning a very good race coming from the tail of the field. Lazan Forbes is with me. She trains this horse for Mr. Fenwick. Well done.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, what a wonderful one, full of merit. This is my first listed race, so it's a very big one for me. We're all very excited, and yeah, just well done. This is my dad's horse, so well done to him. He's at home watching the kids so that I can be here to saddle and to give instructions. So yeah, just wonderful to have his support, and very special, you know, that it's us winning our first listed together. Thank you to Mark, just wonderful ride. We've had 2 winners on the weekend, so it's been a really good weekend. The yard's been quite down with all the coughing and finishing up AHS, so it's wonderful that we can get some of these old horses through and still win. A big thank you to my entire team, and then a big thank you, I think I must dedicate this one to Tash, because she's really doing so much work in the yard, and she's been in this horse's box every day this week, getting him perfect and doing all the attention to detail. I think that also makes so much difference. So very, very big thank you to her.
Did I see your dad running the roads of Hillcrest the other day?
Yes, he's training. He's training for Comrades again. As much as I've been trying to discourage it, it's to tell him not to run is to tell me not to ride.
He looks fit.
Yeah, it's what we love, and it's so he also has a lot of compassion for the horses being athletes, because he understands what it takes, and you have your good days and your bad days. But yeah,
well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Mark. Terrific ride. You decided to view them from behind.
Paul, yeah, I just got a lot of thank yous to say, obviously, to Lazan and her team and Stephen at home. They're really a competent team, and this horse won a phenomenally good race. I didn't want to sit that far back with 53, but we went a good gallop. And I just want to say well done to Mr. Fenwick. And coming here today, Paul, I was a bit late because of the cyclist on the highway.
Of course, yes.
So there's a special man on a motorbike. He gave me a lead all the way into Durban, so well done to him for getting me here. And I'd like to dedicate this winner as well to a friend of mine that passed the other day, Fats. May your soul always be with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Well, I now know who Mr. Fenwick is. You see him running there, training for the comrades. Well done to him. Well done to Main Chance. This is another good one for Karari and Lozano, first listed stake. Well done to her as well.